What is up, everybody? Angry Goalkeeper Gaming here. We're back with another former players video. Yes, guys, I'm bringing back the series. The series is honestly a fun one. I actually love this series. I said love. I love the series, and I think we should continue on with the series and bring back more clubs. I think more clubs and more bigger clubs. We got to do these for this series. I think it would be a really interesting, but not enjoying, but interesting series. But in today's episode, we're going to be doing Hamburger. And I think Hamburger is going to be low-key an interesting one. Now, Hamburger are in Bundesliga 2, number one. Number two, they don't have many great players, but they actually have a bunch of interesting former players. We put those former players back to Hamburger and see how they're going to go ahead and do in the league. So, if you guys haven't checked out the Club America one I did actually last Sunday, go ahead and check it out. I don't know when this is getting uploaded, but you should check that one out because you guys don't want to miss out. Anyways, we're gonna get into this Hamburger former players episode, and I'll see you guys in a bit. And let's go ahead and introduce our former players. So let's get to it. We have a lot of interesting players to go ahead and kick off. So our first player is gonna be Sven Ulrich, coming from Bayern Munich. Yep, the first player is going to be coming from Bayern Munich. This is honestly an interesting one. He is actually higher than the goalkeepers already in the squad. The only downfall about this one, he's 32 years old. So if he retires, we're going to have to get his regen. So I'm going to explain the rules after we go through all the players, by the way. If you guys are not familiar with the series, I might put the rules in the description if I don't forget. But Sven Ulrich is going to be our first player coming from Bayern Munich. I'm going to re-sign him. Those are the most important players. And I'll explain the rules in a bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to our next player. Our next player is going to be Jonathan Tah, and I actually thought this was going to be an interesting one. He played for Hamburger. I didn't even know he used to play for this club, actually. So I went ahead and bring him in, but we replaced. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a bit. But he plays for Leverkusen in real life. If you guys didn't know that, he's 80 overall. I don't know his potential. We're gonna see how he does in Hamburg. We're playing in League 2, so that's the only thing that we gotta say about this. So, anyways, let's get to our next player into this one. Our next player is gonna be coming from Inter Milan. It's gonna be Kalangolu. This is an interesting one, though. I didn't know he used to play for this club, and this makes him more better, in my opinion. This guy is a good cam. He's gonna be he's gonna be a starting player. Of course, all of these guys are gonna have to be starting players. I want to see how they do for this squad. Like I said, this is gonna be a little bit of a tough one because not the squad isn't that great. Okay, we have a couple of good players, but it's not a great squad. But I hope this squad becomes better since we have the likes of Kalangolu. Anyways, let's get to our next player into this one. We cannot have a Hamburg without the former player Heung-min Son coming from Tottenham, the left winger. This guy is going to be something special. I can't wait to use him in this one. I feel like he's going to hit a 90 at least. And remember, he has 4 years to grow, so I have a feeling this man is going to hit a 90 something, a high 90 if it's possible. But Heung-min Son is going to be the first one. The next one is coming from Tottenham. Let's get to the next player and our final player of this episode. Our last player is going to be Hwang Hee-chan, coming from Wolverhampton on loan, I believe, and he's in Red Bull, but he's on loan there. And that's going to be our last player for this one. Now we only went with 5 players because there is a lot of players, but I don't want to copy. I don't want to do I don't want to do the same position to some of them, all right? Because if we do the same position, it's not going to be fun. They're not going to grow. Or they might not even get playing time. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to explain the rules about this one. So let's go ahead and continue and show you the next part. Alright guys, and these are going to be the players that we are going to go ahead and be removing here. I'm not removing, but switching. So in the former player series, a player goes to another club, so they actually get replaced by another player. So let's go ahead and introduce the players that are getting replaced and where they're going. So it looks like Chak Vitadzi, he's gonna go ahead and go to Spurs to replace Heung-min Son. Sean Lau is gonna go ahead and go to Bayern Leverkusen to replace Jonathan Tah. Glatzel's going to go to Wolves and replace Hyung Hui Chang. I don't know how to say his name. I literally forgot. Sonny Kittle is going to go to Inter Milan to replace Kanhangulu. Forget how to say his name. And Hugher Fernandez is going to replace our goalkeeper, Ulrich. So, yeah. These are gonna the basically in the rules of this is really simple. We go ahead and bring back former players, of course, right? We want to see we do a simulations for 4 seasons because 5 seasons won't be that long. It's too long actually, and 4 seasons is long enough. And we will check back to every stats on how they did, how does the team do, how does the players do, and how did the former these players go ahead and do in the other players club. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and simulate season 1. The series is not that hard. The only way, here's the only rules we have. We could only sign regions. This is a new rule I'm adding. We sign regions on players that are retired, and we can also sign free agents. That's the only rule we can do, and we have to try to re-sign everybody. Nobody is able to leave the club unless they are very unhappy. And my goal is to try to stay with the club because I don't got mods or anything like that. But yeah, we also have this Young Academy player. He does not really matter because I'm not going to be even using him unless maybe later on because like I said, Huang Hee-chan, he's going to be playing most of this. So we're going to go ahead and simulate season 1, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Alright guys, we're at the end of season number 1. There's a couple things I do want to wonder. I don't know why the center back is a 7. Like, what? Who's playing over? Is it him? I don't even know. Someone's playing over him. He is literally our strongest center back. But this is how the team looks like, and it looks like nobody has grown this first season. I mean, I'm surprised, but let's go ahead and just review. Alright, so, in goalkeeper-wise, Otrin with 8 clean sheets, not a good season for him. I think it's something decent. I mean, he's still trying to grow. He got that. Jonathan Tah with 2 goals and 8 clean sheets, not good as well. Trying to think of another player. Kalangulu, 16 goals, 10 assists, 7 clean sheets. That is honestly a decent season. Human Son had more clean sheets than goals and assists. Interesting. That's really interesting. Huang Hee-chan with the most goals, 21 goals, 5 assists, and 10 clean sheets. So I also signed him, and I'm gonna just loan him out so he doesn't get playing time. I think it's just fair. Huang Hee-chan actually became the best here, and his potential should probably go up after this season. But it's a good season up for them. But the good thing is, hey, we won the league, Bundesliga 2. We went ahead and get ourselves automatic promotion next season. We just better hope that this team stays together and doesn't get relegated. Let's hope. But it looks like the Pokal, we did get eliminated by Union Berlin in the second round right there, and in the relegation match, that's going to be our relegation match right there. It doesn't really matter. The playoff right there, and yeah, I mean that's really basically it. We don't have much to do with Hamburger because I don't expect us to do no Champions or Europa League or anything like that in the future. If we do, that's going to be honestly really surprising. But we're going to go ahead and continue. I'll see you guys into season number 3. So, I mean, number 2. Why did I say 3? Let's get to season 2. We win the Bundesliga 2 title, our first trophy. So let's go ahead and continue. So, in the last clip, I think I forgot to show you guys the players where they went. I'm not sure if I did, but if I didn't, I apologize. That is a mistake I made. I also did a mistake where I actually had one of the players who was in the squad already, which is one of my mistakes. It's a long story, but we do mess up once in a while, and I'm not willing to do all that again. So let's go ahead and get to the season. And this season, we actually did really good. So, of course, Ulrich with 5 clean sheets. That's even worse from last season. But he went up by 1, so that's all that matters. Jonathan Tah with 1 goal and 3 clean sheets. Not even good, but he barely played, so I'm assuming he got injured this season. So, that sucks too. What else we got? We got your boy Kalangulu going ahead with 15 goals, 1 assist, and 6 clean sheets. We go ahead and Son with 14 goals, 6 assists, and 17 clean sheets. And we go ahead and Huang Hee-chan with 11 goals, 3 assists, and 3 clean sheets. Doesn't look like a really, really well season for us. I don't think it was a good season. Huang Hee-chan really went down. Didn't really improve this season as I thought he would. But remember, we are a team literally in Bundesliga 2. So, what I wanted to show you guys is the transfer hub. So let's see if any players have left the squads they're in. And it doesn't look like anyone has left their squads. Yeah, it's usually rare for them to leave. Now, if they do end up leaving, it's going to be surprising. Now, this chat Faktizi, he supposedly he had great potential, and then bam, it all went through injuries. So I'm hoping this guy becomes good. I want to see what he does against Spurs, but I feel like he might be the first one to be leaving due to the squad he's in. So just letting you know, it's gonna be like that. But we ended up in 8th place as a Bundesliga squad. Bundesliga 2 squad. We ended up in 8th place, and that's actually surprising. I thought we would be fighting a relegation, but no, we actually ended up in 8th place. And I mean, I'm surprised on that. And then the Pokal, we actually ended up going to the round of 16, getting eliminated by Frankfurt in penalties. And yeah, I'm not sure if that does give us Europa Conference League, but I doubt that. But anyways, good start for season number 2. We're gonna go ahead and get into season number 3. And I'll see you guys at season 3, at the end of season number 3. So let's get to it. And guys, we are done with the next season number 3. Alright guys, so we're almost done with the video, and we got 12th place, not bad, no European competition, doesn't matter as long as we don't get relegated. I don't expect us to hit any European competition with this team either way, but, excuse me, with the Pokal, we actually made it to the round 3, round of 16, again, elimination from Union Berlin in penalties. I think that happened twice in a row, and that's basically all that's happened with this team. I mean, I don't know what to really say. I mean, the team, I don't think they don't really improve that much, in my opinion. But it looks like Ulrich is starting to lose in overall. -4 on this one. That's going to suck. And I feel like he's going to stop getting playing time off this game after this maybe next season, because the next season is the last season. So no matter what happens, what happens. But it looks like Jonathan Tah with 1 assist and 4 clean sheets. Really terrible season for Tah. Let's see. Colin Galoo with 7 goals, 12 assists, and 5 clean sheets. Okay. Human Song with actually 18, 6, and 4. That's a good season for him. And Huang Chan not even hitting the double digits, 9, 5, and 3. Really terrible season in my opinion for him. I just sent Winkler on loan so he can just stop complaining. But yeah, guys, we're going to get to season 4. It's going to be our last season now. Let's go ahead and check out the players and see if any of them went to a new club. And it looks like Sonny Kittle actually is a free agent now. Now, the thing is, I could sign free agents, but I'm not going to sign him. So it's basically, if he gets signed, he gets signed. But this is actually a first. Sonny Kittle is going to be the first guy ever probably in this whole series to actually become a free agent. And that's crazy to think about that, though. That is really crazy to think that that he's become a free agent. And everyone else here is just, they haven't become a free agent. They've just been there, Alright, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get to the next season, our last season, season 4, guys. Let's get to the season 4 and end this video off and see how it goes. Alright, guys, and then here we go. We're going to go ahead and end today's video like this. And would I say this was a W? I honestly think this was a kind of a down, not a good one. Alright. I think this one right here was literally not the worst one, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good, but it could have been better. So it looks like this season though, Ulrich didn't play at all. 66 overall. That sucks. I could have. I mean, I think Ulrich honestly was doing so good the past seasons. Ulrich was the best player in my book. I think he was the best. But like I said, they didn't have much of a former good goalkeeper. So Ulrich, is the one I could see. He was good though. I think he was decent in this one though. He had a good one. Jonathan Tah, on the other hand, he was decent, but no decent stats. So Jonathan Tah, I don't think he really did well. And that's Jonathan Tah for the season though. Kalangulu though, I think he actually did really good, though. 9 goals, 10 assists, and 5 clean sheets. But you compare that to the other seasons, he did really, really well. All right, Human Son actually went down by 2. He was a 91. He could have went up higher than the 90, but he didn't. 8 goals, 6 assists, and 4 clean sheets. And the last one's going to be Huang Chan with 12 goals, 3 assists, and 5 clean sheets. Anyways, that's going to do this episode, guys, for the former player series. We're just gonna go ahead, and it looks like Glatzel didn't get re-signed from Wolves. Kittle as well. So most of these players didn't even get re-signed. It looks like Chak Davizi actually hit a 75 overall. It's a season number 4, and then that's honestly gonna go ahead and end their season. And we ended up in 8th, right? At 8th place, not bad for Hamburger. The DFB Pokal though, we ended up in actually to the round of 3. We always get out of round 16. It's always around a 16 exit no matter what. But hey, it doesn't matter. no European competition, but that's going to go ahead and end today's episode of the Former Player Series, guys. If you guys have any players in mind, any team, and you guys could give me like a list of former players that is not really that old, that you sure that won't retire, let me know, because I think the Former Player Series is going to be interesting. Now, you guys can go ahead and be like, yo, go to Liverpool and bring back these 5 former players and see how they do in that in the Liverpool career. And I will probably go ahead and do it if it's like decent players that are actually decent enough to play. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not going to be no low overall players. I mean, like notable players, like the ones I gave out or I put out. So yeah, and I might put in a twist and have my own players as well that I want to probably see. It doesn't matter what team. I don't know what's going to be the next one yet. Maybe guys leave some suggestions. Who do you guys think did the best in the Hamburger one? But let me know on some teams you guys want me to do and some players you want me to bring back. If it doesn't matter, we could go to Barcelona and bring back Messi or something like that. Hey, who knows? But that's going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And also, let me know what you guys want to do for the next episode. I don't know yet. I'm not certain yet of what I want to do. Maybe a team in the Prem or something. Or we'll see. It doesn't matter what team. It has to be a team I haven't done before. There is a playlist we have, so you should go check it out. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.